Laura Kuenssberg was forced to move the conversation on after Conservative MP Andy Street shut down her line of questioning. Laura Kuenssberg was shut down by Conservative MP Andy Street as he begged her to move the conversation on. Sunday with Laura Kuenssberg saw the presenter sit down with several politicians to discuss the recent British Steel bill passed by the government. Emergency proposals to save British Steel's Scunthorpe blast furnaces were approved by Parliament on Saturday, April 12. Legislation giving the government the power to instruct British Steel to keep the plant open passed both the Commons and Lords in a single day unopposed. Business Secretary Jonathan Reynolds accused British Steel's Chinese owners, Jingi, of failing to negotiate in good faith after it decided to stop buying enough raw materials to keep the blast furnaces at Scunthorpe going. Kuenssberg then asked Mr. Street if he believes the Conservatives made a mistake by allowing a Chinese company to buy the site. He responded, "I think, as you said, they were probably the only buyer at the time because we've also heard it's a very, very difficult commercial market, so I suspect the previous government had little choice." When asked again by the presenter if it was a mistake, Street pleaded with her to move the conversation on. "I'm sure in the beginning there was good faith in it, but can I just move the conversation on because we've had a fascinating debate about the detail of that particular decision," the politician said. Hitting out at the BBC presenter, he continued, "When you were talking I find myself thinking, well come on, with what context does this sit about the government's total industrial policy? We heard the business secretary talking about what H has done here, but you have to say there have been lots of other decisions that have not been supportive to businesses." The 61-year-old added, "What I'm really crying out for, as we look for this elusive growth, is what is the overall industrial strategy so we see where this sits in a much bigger picture." Kuenssberg did indeed move the conversation on, questioning Stephanie Flanders on whether the government is speeding up elements of the industrial strategy.